We're still piecing together what happened this morning, but one thing is clear. Altis armed forces on Stratis are hostile. Right now, long-range comms are down. Commander McKinnon is confirmed KIA, and whatever equipment we may have had is either halfway scrapped or entirely wrecked. We need to organise, rearm, make a plan and take back the initiative. We'll split up. I've nominated 3 men, Conway, Lacey and Mitchell, to each lead a squad, Alpha through Charlie. My own team will operate as Delta under the command of Lieutenant James. Now the first priority is situational awareness. Half our force will go on recon. Another squad will dig in here and take stock of whatever equipment we've got to hand. And that just leaves us with our most pressing concern. The AAF managed to bring down a Blackfoot. It crash-landed dangerously close to our position. There's a burning wreck and a smokestack a mile high. That is no good. Alpha will secure the crash site, make a sweep for any survivors, and get rid of it. Questions? All right. Let's move out, gentlemen. As you are aware, we've been scouting positions to the north, keeping tabs on enemy movement. Unfortunately, Bravo ran into trouble, taking contact in a village a little to the west of our position. They're pinned down and need our support, gentlemen. An advanced element has already set up a position nearby to get eyes on the situation. AAF units have mobilized in the valley leading to the village. More support is no doubt en route. Alpha will approach from the east. Use the hills and the forest cover to your advantage. Clear the village and get our boys out of there. Okay, regroup and report in. As I'm sure you're all well aware, comms are still down. Efforts to re-establish contact with NATO Medcom have thus far proved fruitless. The plain truth, gentlemen, with the AAF regrouping, we must re-establish a link soon. Now, beside the airbase, Mike 26 is the most high-tech installation on Stratis. It's also one of the most strategically valuable positions on the island. It's a risk, but hitting the facility will deal a serious blow to the AAF. And if anywhere holds an opportunity to reopen channels, it's there. This will be a coordinated effort. Charlie will set up a mortar, Alpha will provide overwatch and mark any priority targets. We'll strike hard from a distance and together with Bravo, move in quickly, hold the positions against any potential counterattack. Okay, squad leaders, form on me. I'll share some extra details. The rest of you, get set. Dismissed. We've struck some fairly significant blows against the AAF. They've been weakened. We only have a small window of opportunity to exploit that fact, though, before they are reinforced. It's also become clear that we're running short on ammo and supplies. We've got the momentum, but we risk stretching ourselves too thin, gentlemen. Fortunately, an opportunity has presented itself. We've managed to re-establish communication with a contact that has ties to the local guerrillas. It's a small cell, part of a larger network of resistance on the Altis mainland. They call themselves the FIA. In the wake of the AAF attack, our contact goes by the name Nikos, set up an ammunition dump somewhere near LZ Connor. He's offering to, well, share it, in a manner of speaking. Now, we've agreed to link up just south of here, meet with him, secure some supplies and RTB. Be on your guard. Good luck. Okay, listen up. Recon reports indicate that the AAF will be making a push south in the next few hours. It appears they're keen to lock down the area around Gurna. Intel suggests that the highest-ranking officer on Stratis will himself be in the area. Neutralizing him will deal a serious blow to our enemy. Decapitating their command structure may even signal an end to this whole situation. We simply cannot let this opportunity pass us by, gentlemen. Now, we've come up with a plan of action. My team has a submersible stash just off the west coast. That's why we asked for volunteers, those of you with diving experience. One of my men, Lieutenant James here, will use it to lead a small squad and insert north of Gurna. Meanwhile, Bravo will circle around and take up a position to the south. Once both teams are in place, we will close the trap. All right, let's set this in motion. Dismissed. I know things don't look good right now. We took a hit. We lost a number of good men. Now, nothing I can say will change that fact. But I do have new information. Late last night, Delta managed to establish temporary long-range contact with NATO Medcom. Reinforcements are inbound. We need to lay the groundwork for a full invasion. They need an established foothold, not a broken-down base hidden in the woods. I say we attack now. We catch the AAF off guard. We hold the ground we seize. I'll lead Delta behind enemy lines and take up an advanced position to the north of Aegea Marina. Alpha and Bravo will lead the main assault on the military range, while Charlie hit Camp Rogaine and contain any counterattack that may flank our main assault. Once the range is secure, we'll converge on the town and entrench our position. I'll go through the exact details with each individual group leader. They'll fill the rest of the men in on the plan. Now, good luck, gentlemen.
Too close. Granted. Saying respectfully, Corporal, and proceeding to be disrespectful somewhat defeats the purpose, don't you think? Now, look, I can't say exactly what happened. What I can say is what's happening right now. We're headed to Altis. There's a local guerrilla movement there, Fear. The same guys that got themselves killed for us back on Stratis. We'll make a quiet entrance and link up with them. You're doing it again, Corporal. It's our best option, and there are only bad options. Open fire! Well, it's better than nothing. So, that Stavro over there, I believe you two have met. He leads his cell. He's holding a debrief now. After what happened to me in Kavala, I can hardly blame him. Anyway, they're expecting us. Let's not keep them waiting. And Kerry, thanks for your help earlier. Come on, let's get out of here, Kerry. Kerry, just how did you end up here? Yes, of course. So you met with the rest of his team? For now, Corporal, let's focus on getting to their camp. Commander Stavro will explain the situation. Use the fog to your advantage, Kerry. Most of the targets are trapped in it. Get above it, and you should be able to even the odds. Slingshot, this is Falcon. What's going on over there? We've got at least one mechanized unit heading towards Freeney, ETA 60 seconds. This is Falcon. We see fast movers vectoring on your position. If I were you, I'd fall back. Now! For goodness sake, Kerry. Did you have to bring the whole army with you? Quickly, now, let's get to the boats. For goodness sake, Kerry. Did you have to bring the whole army with you? Quickly, now, let's get to the boats. Ah, Kerry. You certainly do have the tendency to show up unexpectedly. Well, I'll take it from here. You do well to refrain from threatening me. We needed more time. That's classified. Kerry, I swear, once more and I'll drop you where you stand. Think about it. When was the last time this region experienced tremors like these? There's been at least a dozen in the last few days alone. Question time's over. I'll tell you what. I like you, Kerry. I'll be back in an hour. If you're still here, I'll give you a way out. Things are about to get ugly. I'd suggest you keep your head down.
I've been better. I'll bring you up to speed once we're clear. They're not, officially. It's complicated. Part of something bigger. It's Viper. We're being hunted. Some sort of embedded SOF, codename Viper. It's unclear. More than I thought. They're a threat. But we've made it this far. That's a good start. We're not the target. We're just in the way. What was your infill? I thought you lads were extracting me. Hold up. Atmospherics have changed. Viper isn't an ordinary unit. They're used specifically for destabilization ops. Move carefully. Fucking hell, lads. What took you so long? Roger, out. Ready to. On me. Sighting. We have 3 times packs, 11 o'clock, lightly armed. Oddly enough, they're syndicate. Move up. Dust them. That's all of them. Raider 2, move in on that drone, please. Fucking thing's unserviceable. Raider 2, that drone will be connected to Viper's network. If you have a terminal, try to force your way in. May even be in one of its cargo bins. Alright, you're in. You should see now the locations of the remaining drones on the island. Looks like Viper's got one circling overhead too. You'll need to access its control station if you want to use it. Aerial drones, all yours. Control authority transferred to your terminal. You should also be able to see what grid the other drones are in too. If you can get close, you should be able to slave control to your terminal. Fuck. Looks like their guidance systems are offline. You'll have to pilot them manually. As you crack that task, I'll recce the Viper Black Site. Have fun with your new toys. It's possible Syndicate learned of Project Eastwind. That station controls an aerial drone Raider 2. You'll need a UAV terminal to hack it. That's a Saif UGV. Basically a remote weapon system. While not invincible, it's accurate as hell and sports a 50 and a 20mm GL. You're looking at CSAT's autonomous grenade turret. Hoof and piece of kit. It's extremely temperamental, but the 20mm will ruin anyone's day. You'll need a terminal to slave that drone. Looks like you lost a drone, Raider 2. Seems they're pretty fragile. Use them sparingly. Riker? Looks like Syndicate caught up with Viper. It's a mess. Syndicate double-cross. Indeed. Keystone out. Shit! Viper's activated a kill switch. They're detonating the drones. Get away from them, rapid! Alright. Index. Boss. I've located Viper's FOB. Grid 028094. Roger my last. Over. Good to see you, Raider 2.
Looks like we've hit the jackpot. There's some key data here. Maps, schematics, documents, imagery. Highly classified CSAT material. It all points to some kind of doctrine. But it seems we have bigger problems. The Eastwind device was here, now it's not. Watchtower, Keystone. Objective is now clear. We've located the Viper Black site, but no sign of the device. I say again, Eastwind device is not here. Over. Roger. Sending feed now. Gents, when I give an order, I expect you to follow it. 3 times, syndicate packs to the north. Sort them out. Raider 2, we need to dust that patrol. Raider 2, I thought I told you to check the drone. Fine. I'll do it myself. What I was gonna suggest was that you may be able to hack Viper's network using that drone. If you happen across any more drones on your adventures, feel free to give it a shot. You'll need a terminal to do so. Check their cargo bins. There may be one there. Watchtower, Keystone, be advised. Charge is set at the transformer station. Ready to fire. Over. Watchtower, looks like a backup generator kicked up. Watchtower, sitrep on Viper. Over. Roger. Send. Smart play. He's expecting trouble. Already on it, boss. Out. Watchtower, sitrep. That's me on task. Almost at second key's last position. Watchtower, be advised. Eyes on. Watchtower, Keystone. Task complete. I have the second key. Now moving on Eastwind. Over. Raider 2, Keystone. Be advised. I'm already moving. The target is buzzing with Syndicate. Thanks for the heads up, Watchtower. Out to you. There'll be more of them out there, Raider 2. Switch on. Watch your arcs. Out. Raider 1, this is Keystone. Confirmed. No lights observed. Raider call signs. Be advised. My team is moving in on the target location. I say again, that's me on task. Call sign Falcon will provide support. Keystone out. Nice to have you with us, Falcon. Join the party. Feel free to shoot something. Figures few, Watchtower. I'll need help. Vipers everywhere. Come on, lads. Give us some support. Raider 2, be advised. Friendlies coming in. Check fire. Heard a rumor you have a violent allergy to bullets. Thought I'd treat you. Out. Roger. Got it. My disarm key's done. Raider 2, send one of your lads to Eastwind with that second key. Watchtower, that's the device sorted. Glad to see you finally made it. How very considerate. All right, Raiders, cheers for the help. Falcon and I will take it from here. All right, payload secured. Falcon, continue on task. Watchtower, this is Keystone. With figures few to index. Raider 2, it's on you now. Move! Confirmed here. Eastwind is armed. Santiago? This is Keystone. Listen, intel from our remote surveillance. Looks like we got a hit. Good work. I'm going to send you the data now. If you're at home, check it on your secure connection. I'll call as soon as I can see the one-time link is active. Okay, Santiago, it seems you're in. This picture appeared 1 month ago in the news today. It's Tobacoro, a village no one ever heard of till malaria wiped it off the map. Here's the same photo, only enhanced. Note the stencil on the side of the container. Look familiar? That symbol was on a cargo truck we caught with our surveillance. All right, last image. You see, our analysts believe it's linked to a biogenetic weapons program. In the light of the current crisis, you can see why we're so concerned. Anyway, rest up. More information still coming in. I'll call at 0630. Maybe we'll get some answers. Santiago, change of plan. Meet me in 4 hours. I'm sending you coordinates. Ah, good. You're here. Good morning, sunshine. CSAT have just abandoned their camp in Umare. I guess they heard about L'Ensemble planning an attack. Anyway, lucky break for us. Those guys left in a hurry. Might still be something there that can help us trace them. I need you to go and investigate. A truck drove off in the night carrying boxes marked with the same suspicious symbol we spoke about. It arrived at Luganville, and hours later people started getting sick. You see what I'm getting at here? This situation may be worse than we imagined. We've got to act. If you want any extra kit, we have a few hidden caches. You can locate them with a standard geofinder. Download the app from our laptop and activate it with your phone. Okay, so you're all set. Let's do a dry run. I've got a sleeping bag for you in my pack. Just switch on the tracker and home in on the beeps. Okay, so you're all set. I'd say we could do a dry run, but it seems you already found my pack and your sleeping bag. Just switch on the tracker and home in on the beeps. Yeah, and like I said, you'll need to switch it on first. Just click the icon on your mobile. Santiago, the laptop. You got it? There's a cache too. South, near the old sawmill. Okay, great. Hardcore. That's a town over on the Elster line. A nice place for a quiet operation. Keep looking. Again, Hardcore. It's unlikely that's a coincidence. There must be a connection. Head over there and see if we're onto something. I'll do some digging, find out what I can from here. Yeah, also interesting. See what's written there? That's another name check. The town. It's got to be important. Tracks. Heading west. Good thinking. but that much we got on our remote surveillance. Grim. I'd say someone made a hard pass on CSAT's treatment. Those must be patients. Or, I don't know, maybe victims. Continue searching. We need more to go on. See what else you can find. It's evidence, all right. Just not the sort we're after. Santiago, I got your message. Let's hope that intel's solid. Get out of there and meet me at our last RV. Excellent work. Hey, problem. CSAT's on high alert. They've locked down the bridge across the straits. You're cut off. Try wait it out. Or nick a boat. Ah, still alive, I see. Ah, good. You made it. Okay, so welcome back. Thanks. You got a knack for this, Santiago, and it seems we're making progress. Our intreps all agree on one thing. CSAT have developed a mosquito-borne parasite, lethal only to certain genotypes. They've dubbed it the Atrox strain, and they're testing it out here on ethnic Tanoans, creating a disaster they themselves can respond to. Now, according to data from our eye in the sky, there were construction materials transported to the island of Tuvanaka. There's even rumours that a geodesic dome is being built there. That must be where they're engineering these outbreaks. If we destroy it, we can expose the operation, drag these bastards out into the open. Obviously, we'll need some support. That means working with l'ensemble. Or, in other words, doing a devil's deal with Syndicate. A meet's been arranged. Half a click, due west, at the plantation. Yeah, I know. It's not ideal. Just don't lose sight of the bigger picture. It's imperative we locate and knock out that lab. Santiago, that intel you recovered. It confirms what we suspected, but it also implies there's a cure. If you can shut down CSAT's facility, my team can try to secure it. Maybe we can even inoculate the local civpop. Save some lives. Hey, there's been a complication. One of our local assets made a pass of Tuvanaka. He was trying to pinpoint the exact location of CSAT's research site in a light aircraft, but he flew into their no-fly zone and got himself shot down somewhere over the straits. Good news is, we believe he got our photos. Bad news is, they're at the bottom of the drink. I need you to dive down there, find our intel and bring it back. Be sure to check your phone. We'll shoot you a line on where to source some scuba gear. Santiago, it's Keystone. Great job. We've got a PID on the lab. Only thing to do now is investigate defences. Give me some time. Our analysts are studying the photos now. Hey, it's me. I got an update on our primary. The facility is protected by a number of automated weapon systems. If we want to get in, we'll need to disable them. One of my guys says he can do that, if he had a network structure plan. Only trouble is, getting it requires stealing intel from one of CSAT's larger bases. It's not an enviable task, I admit, but you have been trained for this. As soon as you've got the documents, bring them to me. I'm at our earlier RV in the jungle. This is Keystone. Message received. Make your way back here. And don't lose that data. Outstanding. Knew you could pull it off. This is exactly what we need. Our tech guy should be able to work some magic, but it will take some time. I'll contact you when we have a plan. Santiago, I just read your text. I'm at the RV point in the jungle. Bring that intel and meet me there. Ah, thanks. I'm not even going to ask where you found this. Looks important, though. There's a tech guy on my team. I'll have him go over it. And thanks to you, we can do that. Those documents you brought in were network structure plans. Apparently, we can use them to shut down CSAT's defences. But it will take time. I'll contact you as soon as we know more. It's Keystone. Return to the RV. Same place as before. We're about ready to deal a knockout blow. So, we've put together a virus. It's old school, I know, but we can make it work. Of course, doing a manual upload. That's not going to be easy. We'll need an insider. Someone who knows their way around. You in, Santiago? All right. Good. Take that little yellow flash drive over there, on the log. All you have to do is to stick it into one of CSAT's computers, and then force a hard reboot. Just be aware. An isolated restart will set off the alarm, and it may take several minutes for our man to do his thing. You'll need an officer's keycard if you want to keep things quiet. It's Keystone. How's our upload looking? Remember, you'll have to get inside a restricted area. There's no way around it. Once you're in, locating a computer should be easy. I'm sending you some information on a viable target site now. Santiago, get your arse in gear. Install that virus. Once those defences are offline, we can make a move on the weapons lab and end this thing. Santiago, connection's good. Close down that computer, then start it up again. The second the OS kicks in, get out of there. We'll have access. Oh, shit. Okay, listen.
We can't gain access before the OS kicks in. Stay put. Don't let CSAT pull the plug. Oh, shit. That's the alarm. Hold your ground. 22%. Okay, we're halfway there. Hold on. Almost done. 78%. 22%. Okay, we're halfway there. Hold on. It's almost done. 78%. All right, we're in. Exfil. All right, that's it. We're in. Go! Ah, fuck! Go! Move! The upload didn't complete. Someone must have stopped it. Santiago. Great going on that last bit of intel. Now we have the positions of CSAT's air defences. The mobile SAM sites, they rely on 2 radar stations for coverage. The main one is on Montanoa. The other, an auxiliary, we haven't got a fix on yet. But if we destroy both, those launchers would be useless, leaving only lesser AA threats. Santiago, great going. CSAT rely on 2 radar stations for coverage. The main one we know about. The other, an auxiliary, we haven't got a fix on yet. But if we destroy both, all their SAM sites would be useless, leaving only lesser AA threats. Yeah, it's me. That radar's providing target acquisition for CSAT SAM sites. It must be the backup I mentioned. But don't get too excited. It's an auxiliary station. The main one's over on Montanoa. Both would have to go to take those launchers offline. Santiago, Keystone. One of my guys just confirmed CSAT's main radar station's down. One of my guys just confirmed CSAT's mobile radar station is down. I guess that's your handiwork? I'm impressed. Keep it up. The more chaos we can make, the better. Santiago, we're picking up a lot of chatter over here. Enemy radar's out. Those missile sites aren't going to be a problem anymore. Just keep in mind, we're running a cloak and dagger op here. Even if we had a clear run, I can't go calling in airstrikes, though options are always welcome. Santiago, update. Things just kicked off on Tuvanaka. That anything to do with you? My team's moving in, using the chaos as a distraction. Our mission here is almost done. Head for the island of Sainte Marie. I'll link up with you there. That was one hell of a distraction. My team are moving in. We'll try to get the counter-agent. Head for the island of Sainte Marie. I'll link up with you there. Santiago, good. There isn't any time to explain. CSAT are responsible for the malaria epidemic. It's part of a covert biogenetic weapons program. Good news is, we got a sample for a counter-agent. But it's just that. A sample. It's not enough to help the people here. You disagree? Try to focus on the bigger picture. There is no point giving up what we have to save so few. The long game's the only thing that matters. We have to have a solution for the future. Come on. I got you a way out. We've got to go. Now! All right, that's better. So, anyway, the mission's over. We were able to find a sample for a cure, but it's just that. A sample. Bottom line is, we just can't spare any to help the people here. Hey, lower that gun. No, put that gun on the ground, or I'll drop you where you stand. All right? You know what, old man? Okay. Now leave it there. And fuck off. You're on your own. You still got something you want to say, old man. Into the mini-sub. Move. Santiago, we're going under. Grab a rebreather. Okay. We good? Then masks on. Let's go. Proteus is pumping dry and on the hover. Santiago, it's Keystone. Look, word of warning. My team's picking up reports. Somebody's got CSAT all riled up. I recommend you keep a low profile. Hey, it's me. We're still monitoring comms. Seems like things are cooling down a little. Santiago, Keystone, you want to check your computer? The situation's moving fast. We've got to keep up. Go and access the intel I sent you. Santiago, it's me. Remember, we're up against the clock on this. Expedite. Find those network structure plans. Santiago, it's Keystone. I'm waiting at our rendezvous point in the jungle. Hurry up. Santiago, where are you? Hurry the fuck up. We've got to go. Santiago, we might have a plan B on CSAT's automated weapons. Someone, somewhere will be monitoring the security network. It's likely they'll be doing so near the lab. And if we find their setup and get a key card, we may be able to shut them down manually. It won't be a cakewalk, I know. But access the right computer and it's job done. No remote guns. Just keep it in mind, as an option. Santiago, the intel you fished out from the plane wreck, we had someone take a look at it. There are some pretty sophisticated SAM sites here. They rely on 2 radar stations. A big one on Montanoa and another somewhere else. If this wasn't a covert op, we could knock them out and coordinate airstrikes. But it is, and we can't. That said, if you can throw a spanner in the works, go ahead. I'm happy putting options on the table.